your NXT TakeOver Orlando 2017 official review right here on the channel. And oh my goodness me, what an outstanding show TakeOver Orlando was. Everybody expected it to be a great show, and WWE and NXT did not disappoint. This show was absolutely unbelievable. The matches were quality, and I'm going to talk through everything that happened tonight, man. Starting the recording straight after. Very sorry, but I couldn't do a WWE Hall of Fame review. I wasn't in a good mood, okay? Let me tell you what happened if you didn't watch my YouTube rant. I was doing a live reaction on the show. If somebody said to show the video, show the Hall of Fame, I said no. So they kept on reporting me, and I'm banned. I'm now banned for 3 months. So I need to really sort that out. I emailed YouTube. They haven't replied as yet. But I really need to sort that out because I was forced flat and I wasn't too happy. I wasn't in the mood, so I did not do a Hall of Fame review. But oh well, I am here for the NXT TakeOver Orlando review, and what a show it was. This show was absolutely excellent. We had all NXT new championships. So we had new NXT Tag Team Championship unveiled, new NXT Women's Championship, and a NXT Championship unveiled here tonight in Orlando. And WWE NXT just showed us why we are wrestling fans. Great in-ring work by all of the superstars that worked tonight. Very good. They show us why we're proud to be wrestling fans. Why this show was great. I didn't think it was too much of a good go-home show for NXT, but Orlando just blew everything out of the park. I think NXT TakeOver Orlando is going to be better than WrestleMania. I'm going to be here with your WrestleMania review straight after the show. I can't stream during the show, as I said, because I'm banned. I was force flagged, which is absolutely ridiculous. Orlando, man. Oh my goodness me. So good. Very good. And you lot know I'm not too positive sometimes, but this show, there's nothing but positivity in this show. Very good. The first match was Sanity versus the team of Roderick Strong, the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, Ruby Riott, that new woman, and Cassius. Oh no, I actually didn't watch this match, but I heard that Sanity won on Twitter. I didn't watch this match because I was out getting something to eat, so I only missed one match on NXT TakeOver Orlando, but apparently this match was decent. Cassius Ohno replaced No Way Jose because he wasn't cleared due to the Access attack from Sanity. So apparently Sanity attacked him at WrestleMania Access. Obviously this is not legit, but yeah, per storyline, Ty Dillinger's out first for his team, then Ruby Riott out, and then the music hits and out comes their partner Cassius. Oh no, so the babyface team came out. In my prediction, I said that I thought Ty Dillinger, the face team, would defeat Sanity, but I want Sanity to win. But guess what? I was wrong here. Sanity won this match. I can't really talk over this matchup. As I said, I did not watch this match, but apparently it was a decent match up where Sanity won. EY took out Strong on the floor. Nikki drop kicked Ruby onto the floor. Nikki Cross. Dane turns around to Ty, scooping him up, but Wolf makes the save, stopping tiebreaker by Dillinger. Dane scoops Ty and plants him in the middle of the ring for the pin, so Sanity wins. So again, this is a major concern though for Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10. So Ty Dillinger loses at another takeover. I'm sure you remember NXT TakeOver Toronto. Ty Dillinger lost to Bobby Roode in a very good match. San Antonio in January, he lost to Eric Young in a very good match. And now Ty Dillinger got pinned as well and lost at NXT TakeOver Orlando. So I really don't know what's going on. I didn't know why somebody else couldn't have got the pin. That is a bit concerning for me. Ty Dillinger could definitely go to SmackDown Live and do good in the Intercontinental Championship picture. He gets over with the crowd. The crowd love him. He's good in the ring. He's a good talker. We saw in the Royal Rumble when he made his debut, the ovation he got, but Vince McMahon was upset with him because he's just stupid. After the match, Sanity stand tall in the ring as the babyface recover on the floor. And I definitely think Nikki Cross will be a future NXT Women's Champion. Nikki Cross She's very good, man. She acts crazy. She acts deranged. She acts like a lunatic. Probably doing a better job than the current Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose, right now. As I said, this show was absolutely fantastic. Very, very good show. And it was confirmed on the YouTube channel during TakeOver Orlando. Literally about half an hour, 30 minutes ago, it was confirmed that Dane will be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match tomorrow in the kickoff show of WrestleMania. So just expect to see him. I don't really know much of him though. Then the next match we had was Aleister Black versus Andrade Cien Almas. I only got one prediction wrong, okay, on this show. Who did you really think was going to win, okay? Who did you really think was going to win? The debutant Aleister Black or Andrade Cien Almas? This was a very good match though. Andrade Cien Almas is very good, man. Very good in the ring. I love when he goes in between the middle and top rope. He just relaxes, showing off. Ducked, went in, and just went on the ropes. Almas was basically taking control of this matchup, and I really like Aleister Black. Aleister Black is really good in the ring. There was one bit where he jumped over the ropes, springboard moonsault to Andrade Cien Almas. But Andrade was that dominant heel, just taking control. And let me say, there was a powerbomb in there, very good powerbomb. Almas went for another submission on the arm, then Black made it to the rope, and the hold is broken. Almas works over Black into the corner now. Almas charges, but Black moves and hits the turnbuckles. Black with a 2 count. Almas with a close 2 count, and then Black blocks a kick from the back and forth continues. They kick each other to the mat at the same time. That 2 roundhouse kicks to the chest. More back and forth. Almas connected with an impressive kick to the back of the neck. As I said, Almas is very, very good in the ring. Very good in the ring. Almas sends Black to the corner and charges with the double knees. He then goes for the DDT, but Black counters. Almas with a snap German suplex for a close 2 count. Very good snap German there. He then ate jumping knees by Aleister Black. He then delivered a boot. More offense as Almas go down on his face. Black picks up a stunned Almas and hits a big spinning kick to the face for the pin. I'm not sure if this is his finisher, but it was like a spinning roundhouse kick. Nearly like Rich Swan's finishing move. And that was all she wrote. Aleister Black wins his debut at NXT TakeOver Orlando. After the match, Black stands tall before taking another seat in the middle of the ring to meditate. So that was it. We then, oh my gosh, probably the match of the night or second match. This match was incredible. I've said it. I said it to you look 2 days ago in my NXT TakeOver predictions that this match could be the match of the night. This match was absolutely amazing. The triple threat elimination match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. DIY versus the Revival versus the Authors of Pain. This was a very, 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 very good match, man. Oh my gosh, this match was so good. Very good. This is what you call tag team wrestling. This is better than any match shown on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. This match was amazing. You saw Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano jump all over the place. The Revival really showing why they are one of the best tag teams in the world. The Authors of Pain just dominant, using their power. We even saw the Revival and DIY team up to try and take out the Authors of Pain. So first came out the Revival, then came out, and I thought this could have been the last match for the Revival, and I thought they would have put the Revival on Monday Night Raw. We obviously don't want anybody to go to Monday Night Raw. I want the Revival to go to SmackDown Live, but at the same time, if WWE booked them well on Raw, I would want them to Raw to push and boost the tag team division. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, Gargano and Ciampa DIY are out next. Then WWE Hall of Famer Paul Ellering is out with his dominant NXT Tag Team Champions and former Dusty Rhodes tournament champions Akam and Razor. Wow, they are dominant. So we see NXT General Manager William Regal. We saw him about 3 times tonight, handing out the new championships. We see the NXT General Manager William Regal in the ring. The referee takes the titles from the Authors of Pain and hands them to a ringside staffer. Regal is handed the new NXT Tag Team Title Championships. The referee raises the new belts and out they get a pop. And I hate the word belts, sorry. I don't like calling the titles or championship a belt. I'm reading off my notes and it says belt. They are very good looking. They're very similar to the old NXT Tag Team Championships. Very, very similar, but I prefer this new one. Very good. All three championships look very similar, the new ones. I don't know why, kind of weird, but yeah. It looks very, very good. Very professional, slick, dark black goldish color. And yeah, this match was very good. So let me tell you. So the Revival and DIY turn to face the Authors of Pain. So straight away they look at each other. You know, they're great rivals. We saw that match at Brooklyn and TakeOver Toronto, the match of the year for NXT Tag Team. So we saw the four of them. Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano. They faced off against Akam and Razor. So basically this was like a 4-on-2 handicap for the beginning of the matchup. DIY and Dash Wilder and... DIY and the Revival, they started attacking the Authors of Pain, but the Authors of Pain fought back and they just threw around DIY and the Revival like it was nothing. When I mean this match is great, this match was absolutely incredible. You saw the passion, great storytelling in the ring, very good. I was like, this is what tag team wrestling is. We don't see it on the main roster of WWE. Gargano got a big Johnny Wrestling pop as he stood tall in the middle of the ring. The Authors then used Gargano to take out Ciampa and one of the Revival. Fans chant, "This is awesome," straight away. And they also laid out a table at ringside as well, as the Authors bring it into the ring. Razor talks some trash and stands over Gargano as fans boo. But also, the Authors keep control and go for another pin attempt. Akam puts Gargano in a rack and walks around with him for a good minute, just doing that, putting him in a rack to hurt his back. Where was I? So fans were trying to boo the Authors of Pain, and the Revival are very over with the WWE Universe. The Revival are over with the crowd. They were getting cheered a lot. It didn't seem like they were heels at all. I like them as well. I really like them. I've only seen 3 matches from them. The one at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn against DIY, the one in Toronto, that 2 out of 3 falls match at Brooklyn against DIY, and this match in TakeOver Orlando, which was an absolutely amazing pay-per-view, no doubt about that. So he put him in a rack. Hold on, guys. He tried to turn it in a pinned attempt, but the hold is broken. Gargano ends up nailing an enziguri, but Akam stops him from the tag. So this worked out. 2 people in the ring. Doesn't matter about any of the teams, okay? 2 people in the ring. And then you have the rest of the teams on the outside. So you could tag any team. Doesn't matter if you're not in that team. You still can tag them. Ciampa finally got the tag. He comes to the top onto Akam and Dex Razor. Ciampa! Oh my gosh, I think they call him the Psycho Killer. He's a real Psycho Killer. You can see it in his face. And I think Ciampa and Gargano could have a very good feud on NXT if Ciampa was heel. If Ciampa was heel, they could have a very good feud. Ciampa is amazing, man. The offensive, the ovation, his hype, absolutely amazing. Ciampa is very wild. He's vicious in that ring. He unloaded on the champions here, a snap German suplex, impressive show of strength. Don't take his sides for granted. Tommaso Ciampa is a strong man. He hit with another second German on Akam as Ellering looks on, and poor Ellering looks very uncomfortable. He's like panicking over the Authors of Pain losing the NXT Tag Team Championships. Ciampa nails the big knee but only gets a 2 count. Ciampa then continued battling in the Authors of Pain, tried to put Razor through a table from the apron. Gargano joins him but Razor hangs on. The Revival rushes Razor and assists DIY in putting him through the table. Fans go wild. So it was Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano on the floor. The table was there. Razor was at the side and he kept fighting him off. They were struggling to get him off. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson both pushed Razor off. Double powerbomb through the table. The crowd were loving it. The crowd were loud and they were chanting. So Revival and DIY did work together a lot. Fans go wild. Akam ends up coming back and fighting off 4 opponents. So it's basically 4-on-1 because Razor was taken out. Ciampa counters a powerbomb. The Revival tag in and bring Akam down. Dawson applies a submission to Akam. I think it was a knee bar. Then Gargano was about to break it up. So Dash Wilder, Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa, they were just there standing and they're working together. Gargano then comes in. He tries to break it up, but Dawson tells him he's got this. Gargano stops and thinks about it. He then applied a crossface to Akam to try and guarantee the submission. So if Akam tapped out, Authors of Pain would be eliminated and lose the NXT Tag Team Championships. But surprisingly, Akam resisted. He held off. He fought off the 2 submissions on his own. Razor was fighting off the rest 3 superstars, pushed them off, and then went and broke up the submission. The Revival ended up in the ring with Razor now. They double team him. Gargano entered the ring to join Dawson in doing the DIY double team finisher. This was an amazing moment. So Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, I think they did it to Razor. You know DIY, what they do, they both super kicks to the face. They did it. Then fans go wild as DIY and the Revival team up. I think it was Tommaso Ciampa and Scott Dawson. They took out the Authors of Pain with the Shatter Machine. I was like, oh my gosh, and a big holy, chant broke out. The Revival and DIY face off in the middle of the ring now. So they started brawling as Ellering eggs them on. So he was happy because he was the Authors of Pain to take advantage. Because for the most of this matchup, it was basically a 4-on-2 match. They start brawling as Ellering eggs them on. It comes down to Gargano and Dash going at it. They stop to nail a double dive on Akam and result on the floor. Another huge spot sees Dash nail a suit. Oh my gosh. It wasn't Dash. Was it Dash Wilder? I think it was Scott Dawson, but this is Dash. Dash Wilder. He got Tommaso Ciampa on the top rope and superplexed him from the top onto the floor onto everyone else. I was like, oh my gosh, this match is great. This match is great. The crowd goes crazy and another holy chant starts. Dawson brings Ciampa in, but Razor tags himself in and floors Dawson. And they're like, no, Dawson should have done that. The Authors grabbed Ciampa for the last chapter and the pin. DIY were eliminated first. I was wrong in my predictions. I said that the Revival would be eliminated first, but I was wrong. Fans boo the elimination and boo that chant starts. So there was a very good heel attention and heat on the Authors of Pain. The Authors double team Dash now. So this was a 2-on-2 match for the NXT Tag Team Championship. This lasted very short after DIY was out. The Revival fights off a double team and hit one of their own. They were very good. They hit a German suplex into an uppercut, and then they even hit another one from Dash Wilder on the middle rope, uppercut into a German suplex. I was like, oh my gosh. And there was a near fall, 2.5 count. And they kicked out, not even a 2.5, 2 and a 3/4 count. The Authors turn it back around and go for the last chapter, but Dash stops it, holding onto Razor's foot. This leads to a close 2 count by Dawson. Dawson got dropped. The Authors hit powerbombs on the Revival at the same times. They stand tall as fans boo. Dawson is beaten up and barely able to continue. Dawson then got a close 2 count on Razor out of nowhere. The Authors end up bringing the Revival back in and hitting the Super Collider. The powerbomb into the back and powerbomb into the mat for the win. So this match ended. The Authors of Pain showed why they're dominant and destructive, because this is basically, I love the booking here. This is basically a 4-on-2 handicap match until DIY were eliminated for the Authors of Pain, and the Authors of Pain eliminated DIY and they eliminated the Revival. So they're looking dominant, and I really think the new team, Heavy Machinery and Authors of Pain, will have their NXT Tag Team Championship bout at TakeOver Brooklyn 3 this year before SummerSlam. Very good match. Best Tag Team Championship match. Best Tag Team match this year, period. I don't think Sheamus and Cesaro versus Gallows and Anderson versus Enzo and Cass in that ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championship is going to go nowhere near this. This match was absolutely incredible. Authors of Pain look good with their new NXT Tag Team Championships. Then the next match, a lot of people were hyped about this matchup. Ember Moon, the undefeated, I tweeted, undefeated versus undefeated. Asuka versus Ember Moon. NXT Women's Championship. Hashtag NXT TakeOver. Hashtag NXT TakeOver Orlando. Is there anything else I need to say? This match speaks for itself. This match was very good. Asuka and Ember Moon, they worked very well together. Very good chemistry in the ring together. Ember Moon, undefeated versus undefeated. He was going to become the defeated. That's the question. Asuka had some heel mentality at the end, but I'll go over that as we continue. continue. Then, General Manager William Regal hands over the new NXT Women's Championship, and it looks decent. I was like, oh, okay, but it's beautiful, but not really what I was expecting. I didn't even know there was going to be new NXT Championships because I had a power cut to this, so I didn't know. You don't know, I would have reported that for you, but I did not know because there's a power cut. Absolutely no power at all. Asuka and Ember Moon, very, very good match. Very quick start, but this match ended abruptly in my opinion. This match ended too short. I would have loved to see another 10 minutes between these two women to really tear the house down, but this was a very good match. They did some taunting and intense back and forth early on. Asuka hit a hip attack, but Ember Moon gets right back up. Asuka then hit up another hip attack that sends Ember from the apron into the barrier, and she sold it well. She hit hard into the barricade. Ember brought it back and looked for the Eclipse, but Asuka stopped her. And everyone was saying, if Ember Moon hits the Eclipse, it will be over. Ember Moon will be crowned your new NXT Women's Champion. Asuka unloads and hits a Shining Wizard for a 2 count. And whoa, that Shining Wizard was beautiful. Nice kick. Asuka was very good at kicks. Like Shinsuke Nakamura. Sorry, pardon me, like Shinsuke Nakamura. Asuka unloaded and hits a Shining Wizard. Asuka with kicks with Ember is on her knees now. She then keeps control and takes Ember to the mat with a hold. Ember powers up, so this is just back and forth, back and forth. Very good storytelling in this matchup, like most of the matches here at TakeOver Orlando. This is the ending. Ember kept the offense going until Asuka catches her with a big German suplex on the ropes. So Ember Moon was going to do a move. Asuka ducked. She was sat up on the middle rope. Asuka with a big German suplex. Very good. Close 2 count there. Fans do dueling chants as they unload on each other like Ember Moon, Asuka. They're chanting both women's name. Very good match. Fans do dueling chants as they unload on each other. Ember drops Asuka with a forearm, but she gets right back up. Ember then hooks Asuka's leg and suplexed her on her head for a close 2 count. Ember goes to the top rope for the Eclipse. Asuka cuts her off and climbs up. Ember counters and plants Asuka on her face. Ember then goes up, sets up for the Eclipse again. Then Asuka here with heel mentality. I'm really wondering if Asuka is turning heel or if this was an official heel turn. Asuka grabbed onto the referee, shoved the referee into Ember Moon to avoid the Eclipse, and then Ember Moon landed off, fell off the top rope. She avoided the Eclipse very well, so I think this could be a possible heel turn, knowing Asuka, knowing that the Eclipse, her reign, undefeated reign, could be well over and she could be losing that title. So I definitely think they're going to have a rematch at the next TakeOver and have an even better match, which caused Ember to fall down. Asuka nailed a big roundhouse kick to the head and covered for the win. Asuka retained the NXT Women's Championship and received the new NXT Women's title. As I said, this match ended abruptly. I would love to see another 10 minutes between these two women, but oh well, because they're definitely gonna have a rematch because of Asuka cheating. After the match, Asuka stands tall with her new title championship, as the referee checks on Ember. Oh my gosh. Guess what happened next? Back from a break and they showed Drew Galloway sitting at ringside. I was like, whoa. Drew McIntyre, I really think, because the graphic on the screen said Drew McIntyre. It didn't say his real Drew Galloway name. It said Drew McIntyre like how he was in WWE. And Triple H tweeted on Twitter at WWE NXT is the place to be, and I couldn't agree more. Drew McIntyre is back. It looks as if he will be back because we know when Bobby Roode and Eric Young was in the crowd, they did come to NXT, and it looks like Drew McIntyre will. So I think WWE realized the potential of Drew McIntyre in his run with TNA Impact Wrestling, because he did have a very good run as TNA World Champion, as Impact Grand Champion, and just a very good run, very good face. WWE jobbed him out when he was in WWE. He won the Intercontinental Championship, lost it, then was a jobber. He was a nobody in the 3-man band team with Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal. Then he just got lost in the shuffle, got released by WWE, and now look, they want him back after they realized what talent they wasted. Really happy to see Drew McIntyre back. Can't wait to see him in NXT. And I was saying Drew McIntyre will replace Shinsuke Nakamura, because I thought this was Nakamura's last match, and I was proven right. the NXT Championship match. The King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, versus the glorious Bobby Roode, and what a match it was. Great storytelling in this match. Very good moves. That slow match, you know, these two wrestlers aren't like a fast-paced wrestlers, and the two entrances as well, so good. And this was by far better than their San Antonio match. By far better than their San Antonio match. This was an incredible matchup. Very good way to end the show. Then William Regal, again for the third time we see him, and he reveals the new NXT Championship title. And I was like, oh my goodness me. It looked like the exact same thing like the NXT Women's Championship. It was the same thing. Same model, same look, everything. It's just that it didn't have women's on the championship. I was like, come on, man. You could have done the better than that, WWE. At least make it unique and make it different. The championships is exactly the same. The NXT Women's and NXT title. Exactly the same. The women's one just says women's on top of NXT. The logo of NXT. This match, very good. Both men doing their taunts. Bobby Roode doing his glorious taunt. Shinsuke Nakamura didn't take it highly. Kicked him down. And the big factor about this matchup was Nakamura's knee. Is it 100%? And Bobby Roode was really working on Nakamura's knee. Nakamura did take control over the matchup in the beginning. But Roode then started dominating, attacking his knee with chop blocks. Just destroying his knee, taking out his knee. And that had the big advantage over Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going to go through now the ending. There was lots of back and forth. Roode avoided a Kinshasa. By the way, let me make note. Shinsuke Nakamura did not hit one Kinshasa in this matchup. Bobby Roode hit a glorious DDT, which Shinsuke Nakamura kicked out of. They come back in, and Roode nails the glorious DDT for a close 2 count. Very close 2 count. That's what I'm talking about. Very good. The glorious DDT looks good. I think it's the same move as that Edge called the Impaler DDT, his signature. More dueling chants from the crowd. So they could chant Shinsuke Nakamura or Nakamura, Bobby Roode. There's a lot of them for chant. Glorious. This is awesome. Everything. Because this match was awesome. Just like how this pay-per-view was awesome. Roode ends up going to ringside and grabbing the timekeeper's bell. I was like, oh, Bobby Roode being a very smart heel here, trying to get himself disqualified. If he gets disqualified, Shinsuke Nakamura wins the match. But Bobby Roode will still be NXT champion. So who cares? He doesn't care. As long as he walks out champion. He brings it in as the referee Jake Works wants him. And Bobby was like, disqualify me. He doesn't care because you'll retain it. Drake takes the bell from Roode. Roode walks into a shot from Nakamura. Very hard shot. Nakamura did prove why he is called the King of Strong Style tonight. His strikes were amazing. The kicks, the knees, everything was very good. And I like when he places Roode on top of the rope, rolls back and then does that knee to the ribs. Very good. The impact, the connection is beautiful. Nakamura hit the exploder slam, the reverse exploder slam. Nakamura then charges with the Kinshasa, but Bobby Roode caught him with a beautiful spine buster for a really close 2 count. And people just kept chanting, this is awesome. They then continued to go out here and trade close calls. Nakamura hit knees to the face at one point instead of the Kinshasa. Roode kicked out at 2. The finish saw Bobby Roode hit a vicious top chop block. This is one of the vicious, most vicious chop block he hit of the night to Bobby Roode. And then Shinsuke Nakamura went onto the middle rope as they were brawling. And this was a beautiful, glorious DDT. This is the best glorious DDT I've seen Bobby Roode pull off. Nakamura was on the middle rope. Bobby Roode picked him up, spun him around. Glorious DDT. Nakamura showed it well, dropped right on top of his head. 1, 2, 3. And Bobby Roode retains the NXT Championship. He receives his new NXT title as Bobby Roode raises it on the stage. He yells about how this is his NXT and we should learn to love it. And TakeOver goes off of the air. A very good takeover. I am very impressed with tonight's takeover. Hopefully we can get some subscribers and views from takeover because we got a lot of interaction on Twitter tonight. Oh my god, I think this is the most followers I've ever got in one day. Takeover was absolutely trending. We got so many followers, about 20 I think followers on Twitter. Very good. I really hope you all enjoyed this NXT TakeOver Orlando review. on the channel. I really tried my best, guys. This show was absolutely awesome. Make sure to check out more of my videos, guys, in the card description. Make sure to comment what you thought about NXT TakeOver. Smash that like button and make sure you subscribe right now if you haven't already done that. I don't know what you're waiting for. Click that bell so you're notified of every single upload on the channel. This is me, guys, and this is my NXT TakeOver Orlando review. Thank you all for watching.